Yes, dog cam.
X3M Towbar installation. It's a electric Towbar installation. Retractable, yeah, so it needs wiring into. So we're going to show you how to take the rear bumper off of an X3M F97, if I'm not mistaken. There it is. It is pretty simple. All you need to do is remove the bumper, and then it literally sits behind here. It's just a bolt-on piece. So to start with, you've got 4 8mm screws underneath here, nuts there. You can get off with a socket either side, 2 there, 2 there. You normal models will have an extra piece of plastic here, but this model doesn't. I presume it's had an exhaust mod in the past and they've not put it back on. So if that was there is another additional 4 8mm sockets you will need to unscrew. When it comes to the wheel arch, you've got 3 rivets here, which will bring you to about here. Then you've got 1 8mm screw there. This will allow you to pry off this plastic trim enough so you can get the clips along the bumper line so you can pop that off. We move on to the headlights here. You do need to remove this piece of plastic. From there you pop that out and then there's a screw under there. Same with the headlights. There is 2 screws here for the headlights, either side. You have to pop this out also, and there'll be a screw under there. Nice. Look at all that. Mud. That's nice. You've got 10mm, 2 10mm nuts there. Same either side. This is a 2019. This, guys. It's not. I didn't expect that mud there, to be fair. Whoa. Whoa! When you're doing stuff like this, you never really want to use... I mean, you can use power tools to loosen, but you're always better off doing it by hand because you can snap nuts, you can ruin threads. You're always better off doing it by hand so you don't cost yourself more money, basically. Prime example, locking nuts, wheel locking nuts. That is a prime example because if you do them too tight or anything like that, then it is a nightmare to get off, and you can snap the locking nut, which if you know what you're doing, it's not that much of an annoyance to get out, but if you don't know what you're doing, it can cost you a couple £100 to get someone out to do it. And that is exactly why you want to get the car buying inspection checklist that we have just made. It is free. It is free, this checklist. I've made it specifically to give it you all for free so you can save yourself buying duds. If you've not got the confidence to go and buy a car yourself, this checklist is exactly for that reason. So you can go down with this so you know exactly what to look for. So you know you're not getting scammed. You take this out, you lift it out, lift it up, remove your warning triangle. You have to remove this, which is a Phillips. This is the bit that people don't show you because it's around. So remove that. And then you should get access into that. Yes. Yeah. So it's the 10mm. Just undo that. Yes, out. And boom, straight off. And then behind there, the wire is only small, yeah, so do not pull it out much. Behind there you've got a small plug. You need to unclip that. And now, move to these. So now, once you've popped this trim off, you've loosened all those headlights, you got all that stuff out, you've got another 2 8mm either side under this trim. And then you've got 1 at the top here, either side. With the reflectors, Get your pry tool, plastic pry tool, pry it under here, a bit into the corner there. Pry it up and push this end up and out, and it should slot out like that. You've got another 8mm there, both sides. So now, once you've got those off, you've just got to pry this bumper now off gently. Pry it off gently all the way around, and then it should just pop off. And then you've got your, so if you've got sensors on it, which this one does, you've got to be careful of the wiring, so disconnect those as well. This is really, it's a 2-man job. Wait, Mr. Invisible, how are you doing?
What we're doing is going out and just lower it onto it. Plug in sensors.
The Towbar, this now replaces the crash bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. This now replaces the crash bar.
We're not getting on mics, not doing it.
Now, as you can see here, I'm unbolting the crash bar. The Towbar is a direct replacement for the crash bar. Therefore, it bolts directly onto the threads that the crash bar was on originally. Once you've bolted that up, you can start connecting up your sensors and start getting your bumper back on. And that is how you fit a Towbar on an X3M competition. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought of the video too in the comments. See you next time.